Hey there, everybody. How are you? Welcome to this week's Peaceful Eating Weekly Live. We are going to be talking about how restricting calories eventually causes weight gain and what you can do instead. So, for those of you who are new to the community, my name is Claire Ketchum, and I am a mom and a consistency health coach. And I am on a mission to teach women who are ready to ditch restrictive diets how to create a personalized and pleasurable eating plan that they can actually stick to and finally lose that weight for good. And this Peaceful Eating Weekly Live is part of that mission. So if you know of anybody else who is also on this journey, I would love for you to invite them to join us. And if you're here watching live, go ahead and say hi and let me know that you are here and watching. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and type in hashtag replay so that I know that you came and I can reach out and connect with you later. So again, this week we are talking about how restricting calories eventually causes weight gain and what to do instead. So it's really quite prevalent, the whole concept that when you eat less and exercise more that you will lose weight. This is advice that is given over and over and over again. And in theory, it makes sense, but in reality, it can backfire and work against you. So what happens is, since food didn't used to be readily available for 24 hours, our body is designed to balance the energy coming in and the energy going out. So let's say you were eating 3,000 calories a day and your body does its best to burn those 3,000 calories. So that's the metabolism. Your metabolism is set to burn those 3,000 calories. But let's say the energy going, being expended isn't quite enough to burn off those 3,000 calories. And your body starts storing those extra calories as fat for you to use later when you maybe don't have enough food. So your body is balancing that energy all the time. Okay, I am looking at my notes because this gets a little bit scientific, and I'm not the best at explaining scientific things. Okay, so then let's say you want to lose weight, and you're eating 3,000 calories, and you decide you're going to eat 1,500 calories. So eventually, you're going to lose weight. Not eventually, you will lose weight when you drastically reduce your calories like that. But eventually, your body is going to balance that energy out. So if you're only taking in 1,500 calories, your metabolism will eventually reset and your body will be wanting to only burn 1,500 calories, and that's where it's going to sort of live. So initially you will lose weight, but eventually your body just sort of evens out because it doesn't want you to be burning more calories than you are taking in, even though that's what you want. Your body isn't set up that way. Your body is set up to be prepared if food is scarce. And so that's why your body does it. It balances out the food coming in with the energy being expended. So if you aren't eating a lot, your metabolism will slow down. And that what will happen then is, once your metabolism slows down, you'll stop losing weight. And if you're wanting to lose weight and 1,500 calories is kind of feeling restrictive and not very pleasant, and you're not really enjoying yourself very much, then you might start to eat more than 1,500 calories a day. And you might slowly start eating, like sort of getting back up to that 3,000 calories, but maybe you will only get up to like 2,200 calories, whatever. But your body and your metabolism is set to burn 1,500 calories. And so you start eating more, but your body's still only set to burn 1,500. Eventually you're going to gain all of that weight back. And the thing that is disheartening is that your body doesn't rebound as quickly as you want it to. So when you restrict to the 1,500 calories, it doesn't, and then you start eating, let's say, 2,500 calories, your body's now like, oh, okay, now we're eating 2,500. I'm going to rev my metabolism back up to meet that calorie intake. Your body's like, just to be on the safe side, let's keep on only burning 1,500 calories just in case food becomes scarce again. So it actually takes a really long time for your body to rebound and go back up to the metabolism of the 2,500 calories or whatever you're now eating. So this might not be the best explanation, but that's the general idea. And where I sort of learned most of this information is from This book here is called The Obesity Code by Jason Fung, who's an MD. And it is, if you like to read this kind of stuff, it's so interesting about how your body works and really what is the best thing that you can do. And certainly we go in depth into this in the Peaceful Eating Method. Um, but for today, I obviously can't do everything about, how to lose fat in a really sustainable way in a short little life. But the basic idea is that when you start restricting calories, uh, it's only sustainable for so long, and then once you go back to eating how you were eating before, you will put that weight back on because your metabolism has slowed down. So that is just science. That's just how your body is built. So instead of restricting your food arbitrarily by calories, a better way to quote unquote restrict what you're eating is to tune into mindfully eating and intuitive eating. So mindfully eating is when every time you eat, you really pay attention to how much you're eating and how much you're enjoying the food and your hunger signals. And intuitive eating is really tuning into what your body wants in that moment. What type of fuel is it asking for, right? And so this combination of eating mindfully slash intuitively, which they can sort of interchangeable, they're slightly different, but it's really tuning into what your body wants and your body's needs versus following some arbitrary calorie that you're supposed to stick to. Because depending on how much energy you're expending, you're going to need a different amount of calories, right? So if maybe you had a low calorie day the day before, your body might need more calories the next day. Or maybe you had a really intense workout, or maybe you had a really stressful thing going on and you burned a lot of energy just by being stressed out. Your body's going to need different amount of calories. And so your body knows how to balance these things. So when you take that time to tune into what your body actually wants and actually needs, it's so much more powerful than following some random calorie that you're supposed to arbitrarily follow. So I go into depth into how to do this in the Peaceful Eating Method. I do have lots of other trainings on how to eat mindfully. I actually haven't done one on eating intuitively. I should probably do that. So if you guys want me to do a training on how to eat intuitively, let me know in the comments, and I'll go ahead and put that on the schedule for another Peaceful Eating Weekly Live. But for today, a really great place to start is every time you're about to eat something, if you ask yourself this question: is this the most loving choice I can make for my body right now? So I'm going to repeat that again. Is this the most loving choice I can make for my body right now? If you were to ask yourself this question before you eat, it helps you tune into what your body wants. It helps you slow down and eat more mindfully. So it's just one very simple, easy thing that you can start doing today to take back control of your choices and feel in control of your choices without restricting calories. And if you want to go and do a little bit of a deeper dive into how to stop counting calories and turn eating back into a pleasurable experience, I really do encourage you to register for April's Methodology Masterclass, which is the 3 keys to consistently sticking to your healthy eating goals and finally losing weight for good. So I will pop a link to that masterclass in the comments. So if you guys want to register for that, I do encourage you to do that. And as always, if you know anybody else who you think would benefit from this information, please go ahead and invite them to join the community and go ahead and watch. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. Talk to you later.